Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Chapter 1. The Big, Beefy Boy. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley, of number 4 Privet Drive, were proud to say that they were perfectly normal, thank you very much. The Dursleys had a small son called Dudley, but they also had a secret, and their greatest fear was that somebody would discover it. They didn't think they could bear it if anyone found out about the big, beefy man. In fact, Mrs. Dursley pretended she didn't have a big, beefy. The Dursleys shuddered to think what the neighbours would say if the big, beefy man jerked his beef. Mr. Dursley hummed as he picked out his most boring tie for work, and Mrs. Dursley wrestled his large, beefy chortled Mr. Dursley as Mrs. Dursley wrestled his large, beefy. He got into his car and backed out of number 4's drive. It was on the corner of the street that he noticed the first sign of something peculiar. A cat reading a map. For a second, Mr. Dursley didn't realize what he had seen. Then he jerked his beef again. What could he have been thinking of? It must have been a trick of the light. Mr. Dursley blinked and jerked his beef. As he drove towards town, he thought of nothing except a large order of drills he was hoping to get that day.